Back guys to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we'll be looking at trend line, support and resistance. Okay, so in the last previous video we talked about market structure. How markets move in an upward and a downward move, and we talked about the ranging markets. So in today's video we are going to be looking at trend lines, and then we'll be looking at support and resistance. Okay, so I'm going to be explaining in details what trend lines are and how they help us to make good trading decision in the market, and also what support and resistance are. So if you stay to the end of this video, you are going to be learning how to take trade using trend lines and also how to take trade using support and resistance. So as a beginner, the first point of taking a trade in the forex market or any market is for you to have basic understanding of trend lines or support and resistance. So if you are able to have a good understanding of trend lines, what they are, and what support and resistance are in the market, then definitely you are going to be doing yourself a whole lot of good. Okay, so here on my chart, before I go into explaining what trend lines are, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I want to welcome you, and I want to ask you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and also do well to share this video and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop useful videos as this. Now if you look on my screen here, you will notice that market is in an upward movement. Okay, market is buying upward. Okay, so if you want to make use of a trend line in this kind of situation, the first thing you want to do is to note where your highs and your lows are. Okay, where your highs and your lows are. So the first thing you will notice is here there was a low. Okay, and here there was a high. All right, and here you will notice a higher low, meaning that this low here is higher than this low. Okay, so I explained that in my previous video, but for the sake of understanding what I want to explain today, I'll be talking about that. And then you will notice another high that is higher than this high. Okay, so that is a higher high. Okay guys, so this high is higher than this high here. Okay guys, so if you want to make use of a trend line in a trade, the first thing you want to do is whenever you see a move upward like this, okay, you want to ask yourself, did that move take out any structure? Yes, it did, as in the case of here. Okay, so you notice that there was a break of structure here. All right, this point here, you will notice that market took it out. Okay, so for market to have done that, it means that this is a valid point for you to mark. All right, this is a valid point for you to mark. And then from this top here, you will notice that market retraces back. Okay, market retraces back. Now nobody would have known that this move here would have occurred to the upward, and that is why you have to wait for that second move. Okay, and then you will notice that there was a move at this point, and then market moved upward and took out this high. Okay, so after market has done that, then it has confirmed to us that we have a trend line here. Okay, we have a trend line here. Now this trend line here signals to us that market is in an upward movement. So let me quickly make use of the trend line tool here to draw that. So you can see that this is a trend line. Okay, so now this trend line has been confirmed. It therefore means that whenever you want to take a trade, you are going to be waiting for price to come back and touch this trend line. Okay, you want to wait and see price come back around this trend line for you to take a trade. Remember, this was a break of structure here. All right, this, remember in the previous video I talked about impulsive move. Whenever market moves in an upward direction, retraces and moves again. All right, this particular move upward is called an impulsive move. Okay, so we want to catch the next impulsive move, and that is why we were able to draw this particular trend line. So this particular trend line here will help us to catch the next impulsive move, guys. It will help us to catch the next impulsive move. So let me make use of these two here. So this is the first break of structure here. Okay, this is the next break of structure here. So we want to catch the next impulsive move. It therefore means we are going to wait for market to come somewhere around here. Okay, and so if you looked at it, you will see that market actually came back. It didn't really touch the trend line, and there's a reason for that, but we noticed that at least price respected almost 90%, or rather 95%, touching the trend line. Okay, so if you notice, there was an order flow here somewhere around here, and you will notice that was why price really didn't touch the trend line. So market just retraced back into this order flow, and then market went up. So if we are to continue in that same way, we can adjust our trend line upward to see if market will tap on it again. So we just want to adjust it upward and see if market will respect it again. So we notice that there was a retracement here, but it never came and tested this trend line. So we'll just keep on adjusting it to see if it will respect it again. Okay, so we saw that it never did respect it. Market came and took out the trend line, and then retraced and retested the trend line, but it was not a complete retest. It was still like an order block retest. Okay, it was still like an order block retest, guys. So you can see that it was like an order block retest here. Okay, so this is how to make use of a trend line. You must be able to identify two valid points here. So you can call those points point A. You can call those points point A and point B. All right, so those 2 points will help us to know when to take a trade. Remember, you can use this trend line with other factors of confluences, like your moving average, like a candlestick pattern, order block, supply and demand, fair value gap, and things that will help you to take accurate trading in the forex market. So this is what we want to know about trend line. And then we can make use of trend line with a channel. Okay, a trend channel. Maybe in the next video I'll be talking about trend channel, okay, and how they help us to take trading decision. But trend lines really are the foundations, are the basics to which we will be understanding what a trend channel is all about. So I'm going to talk about support and resistance now. So why we make use of a trend line to determine the trend of the market, whether market is moving upward or downward. We want to make use of support and resistance in a ranging market. Okay, so it will be best to make use of support and resistance in a ranging market. Remember, I talked that we will be trading two types of markets: the trending market and the ranging market. All right, the trending market and the ranging market. So whenever we are in a trending market, market is moving either upward or downward. But whenever we are in a ranging market, market is neither going upward or downward. Market is in a consolidation, or market is ranging. So you see something like this, okay, until market breaks out downward, or you see something like this until market break upward. Okay, so that's a ranging market. So whenever you see a ranging market like that, you want to make use of support and resistance to take a trade entry. Okay, so I'm just going to use my chart to explain that now. So we have something like this. So the first thing, just as you have a trend line where you'll be able to identify two touches, in a ranging market you should be able to identify two touches as well. Okay, so let's say we have point A here. You notice point A here, you notice point B here, and you notice point C here. Okay, you will notice that point A and point C are more closer to each other. Okay, so let me just draw a box there to signify that. Okay, so you notice that they are both closer to each other. Okay, so this is like a resistance, all right, because price is resisting on the movement of markets upward. So you notice the first turning here, price turned and sold very hard. Okay, but that does not mean that that is a very good point. So you want to wait. After waiting, you notice that price came back to that same level and turned. So it therefore signifies to us that definitely that might be a good point for price to keep turning and selling in the market. Okay, so you want to extend that box. You want to extend it somewhere around here. Okay, and then observe what happens whenever price gets here. So whenever price after identifying the first touch here and then identify a second touch here, we wait for price to retrace and get back to that level. Now when price gets there, it's not a confirmation for you to enter the market, because you will notice that when price got to that level, it took out that level. That was like a first breakout and then sold, took out that level again like a first breakout and then it sold. Okay, so what you want to be doing is to wait for confirmation, because you can see that this was really a sell. Okay, this was really a sell. Market was just playing around that zone, but it still sold. Okay, so you can actually see that the overall direction of the market was a hard sell, guys, was a hard sell here. So but what you want to be doing whenever you want to take trade after identifying the first touch here and then the second touch is that you want to make use of a candlestick pattern, maybe like a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing. Remember I talked about that in our previous video. If you've not watched that, go back and watch types of candlestick pattern. Okay, it explained all that. So you want to watch out for a bullish or a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, or you want to watch out for a pin bar or a hammer, or you want to watch out for an inside bar candlestick pattern. So let us look at one of the examples to see which of the pattern would have helped us to take a trade in this market. So after identifying point A here and point B here, we want price to come back here, and price did that, and we want to look out for either of these three candlestick pattern, which is the bearish engulfing. We are going to make use of the bearish engulfing or the pin bar or the inside bar. So when I look at this zone here, I will notice that I have an inside bar candlestick. Okay, so I have an inside bar candlestick, and this is it here. All right, this is the candlestick pattern, meaning that this red candlestick here, can you see the rejection here? This body here is inside this blue candlestick, so it's an inside bar candlestick. So you notice that this red candlestick here is inside this blue candlestick. So this is an inside bar, signaling to us that definitely price might want to reverse in the market, and we saw that price actually reversed downward. So after you have seen this candlestick pattern here, definitely you want to enter a trade. Okay, once you enter the trade, you are going to enter somewhere around there after the close of the red candle here, and then put your stop loss here, and then your take profit can be this first low here, and then subsequently you can adjust your take profit level. So this is how you want to be trading support and resistance, guys. So the same is true for the down movement. So if you notice here, there was a first touch here like A, and there was a second touch here like B. Okay, so you want to draw your zone there and mark it out, and then wait for price. So after marking it out, you want to wait for price to come back to that level, guys. You want to wait for price to come back to that level, guys, and then watch out for, remember, either you watch out for a bullish engulfing, you watch out for a pin bar, or you watch out for an inside bar. So when price came back here, you will notice that I notice that I have a bullish engulfing. Okay, so this bullish engulfing signifies to me that there wants to be a reversal upward. So this blue candlestick here engulfs this red candlestick, so that's the bullish engulfing. And then you notice after that, you want to after the close of this blue candlestick, you want to enter the market, place your stop loss here, and then your take profit will be somewhere here. So let us see how the market plays out. So you notice that the market actually bought upward, okay, and bought back to this same zone that we marked out before, guys. So this is how you want to be trading support and resistance, guys. This is how you want to be trading support and resistance. The same applies here. You notice a point here, notice another point, so you want to mark it out, and then you want to wait for your candlestick confirmation, guys. You want to wait for your candlestick confirmation. So you can go to the lower time frame and watch this out. So let me quickly go to the lower time frame and see what actually took place here. So let me just go to maybe the 5 minutes time frame, or rather the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, I can't locate it now, but I think, okay, I think it's somewhere here. Okay, I think it's somewhere here. There was a mix up somewhere here. Okay, so let me quickly go to the 5 minutes time frame. So, oh, please pardon me. Let me I don't know why I keep making the same mistake. Okay, let us try this last time. I hope I don't. I think we should have it somewhere here. Okay, good. Now this is what I was trying to show us. Okay, this is what I was trying to show us. So you notice this was the first point here, A, and then B. All right, so let us look at point C here. Let us see what happened here. Okay, so you notice that there was an engulfing candlestick pattern here. Okay, so you want to enter your trade here, put your stop loss somewhere here, and then you will notice that market actually bought upward, guys. So it's as simple as that. So thank you. I've talked about trend line, talked about support and resistance. So in the next trading video, we might be looking at channels or something else. So I want you to go over this video, make sure you practice with it, and drop a comment in the comment section. Send me a message on WhatsApp if you have any challenge with any concept. Definitely I'm going to come here and explain for you. And so guys, make sure you risk wisely and always trade what you can afford to lose. So thanks guys, and see you in the next trading video.